Konnichiwa. I'm Super Sword 57 and welcome to today's stream. I'm stuck. Okay, it's fine. Konnichiwa minasan, and welcome to the stream. This time we are counting down to 10,000 subscribers on the Sephiroth Sword 57 channel. Now isn't that sugoi? And by the way, I have something to show you after, well, I have a little surprise once we reach the goal. So make sure that other Swordlings that you know or potential Swordlings are subscribed to the channel for future content. Konnichiwa. That is so Sugoi. You are probably wanting to say Sugoi. You're spelling it wrong. You're supposed to spell it S-U-G-O-I. Make sure to spell it right, or it's very disrespectful to the Japanese language. This guy emits true OG 1990s to 2000s anime otaku energy, and I'm here for it. Well, Nae-san, arigato. Well, I grew up in the 90s, so that would make sense, and I'm an otaku. Of course, which is the correct term you should use when you call someone a fan of Japanese culture. And arigato. We are getting so close. We're only 30 Swordlings away from 10,000 subscribers. And well, I have a couple of things planned. I wanted, once we reach the goal, I actually have some stuff to put up here. I have some. Well, I'm going to. You will see. It's a surprise. Do you have a Discord server? Not anymore. It disappeared a few years ago, and after that, I didn't have the energy or the time to make a new one. There was a Swordling server for a while, but it was hijacked by Nintendo fanboys or Nintendo employees and was taken down. So unfortunately, that one is gone as well. Oh, I see. I must have gotten a donation, a tip before the stream started. Ai-chan, arigato for the $10. Super Sugoi. Your content is always sugoi, and it brings me joy. Keep it up, Chef-sama. Well, arigato so much for the support, and I'm glad that my content is bringing me so much joy. Is this Guilty Gear music? No, this is from Ease. Specifically, Ease 2. But arigato. What's the next milestone? 1 million subscribers. And maybe we can get 1 million subscribers by August. That would be very sugoi. Because that is when I will be celebrating my August 19th is when I will be celebrating my 10th anniversary as a content creator. My first video, Chrono Trigger review, was uploaded on that date, 10 years ago. By the way, how's the audio? Is the audio good? Is it too loud? Is the music too loud? Am I too low? let me know. I can probably get the mic a little bit higher up. No, okay, that's the limit. Audio is Super Sugoi. Okay, good. What is your real name? My real name is Seth. I changed my name to Seth when I was when I discovered myself and figured out I respected Japanese culture. I was very lost during my younger days. But yes, my name is Seth. I'm not gonna give you my full name because there's a bunch of weirdos on the internet to try and find out where people live. Oh, Vomi-san. Arigato for $10. Super Sugoi. Just 28 swordlings more. Ikuse! Yes, let's go. Oh, Speku-san. Arigato for becoming a member. Do you like other Asian culture or just Japanese? Well, I don't mind other Asian culture, but I do think Korean is pretty okay because they try to imitate Japan, which is why it's so good, probably. Chef-sama, where are you from? Oh, I thought you swordlings knew. I am from Sweden. Maybe there's some new swordlings that since I've gotten a lot of attention recently. There might be some new swordlings among you. Why does the sub count go down? No, it shouldn't do that. Come on, guys. Oh, Hennessy-san, arigato for gifting me, well, for gifting 5 memberships to the community. Arigato and Super Sugoi. Chef-sama, did you lose weight? Did I? Maybe I don't keep track of that, so I wouldn't know. Well, that is Super Sugoi. We got even more members. I will just say, well, since memberships are not available on the Sephiroth Sword 57 Plus channel, my second channel, I will mention that I do all of my major streams on that channel. This is just a one-time occurrence for celebrations and such. I won't be doing a lot of streams on this channel. It wouldn't have made sense for me to do a stream on the Sephiroth Sword 57 Plus channel to celebrate 10,000 subscribers of this channel, right? So that's why I'm streaming on this channel today. Where did you get your outfit from? Oh, this one? Well, I got this off the internet. It's looking really good, right? Oh, arigato Vomi-san. For, yes, click that link and you will go to my second channel, where my streams are. My streams and my shorts are on that channel. This channel is for my main content, my videos. Have you gotten to play Final Fantasy 16 yet, Chef-sama? No, I have not, unfortunately. I would love to play the game. I don't have a powerful PlayStation 5 yet, unfortunately. Do you play any video game? Yes, of course, Scream-san. Watch my videos. I'm sure you might be a new swordling, but my main content is video game content, where I review video games. On the Sephiroth Sword 57 show, which also is a live-action anime show with a deep, intriguing storyline. Seth-sama, you should say your favorite Final Fantasy games so the new Swordlings know. Oh yes, my favorite Final Fantasy games are Final Fantasy VII, Final Fantasy VII Remake, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, which is coming out soon, and Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core. Those are some of my favorites, but all Final Fantasy games are Super Sugoi. Do you like Fortnite? No, I already reviewed that game. You can go check out my review on Fortnite. That game is very baka, and you should not play that. Oh, I gotta get something to drink, my Swordlings. Hold on, I'll be back in a little bit. Oh, arigato Vomi-san. Yes, there is the review right there. I suggest that a lot of you new Swordlings, there is a link to all my reviews if you want to check them out after the stream. They are all objective, and so you can bet that there's only going to be truthful facts about the games. That is something I can at least. And they're also really well made and has really cool stories. Do you like Baldur's Gate? No. Those are typically for nerds and people who like playing Dungeons and Dragons and stuff like that. They're not very fun, and they're just a bunch of text and rolling die, and very strange. Chef-sama, throw that out. Throw what out? Are we sure this isn't Chef Daddy? Yo, this is your boy, Chef Daddy 57. I'm the one taking care of the stream now. No. Don't worry, he's not going to show up. Don't worry, my Swordlings. We're not gonna have Chef Daddy 57 in here. But at least he got to make a cameo appearance, right? Chef-sama, that is a drink by Logan Paul. This? I saw this at the store and I just bought it because it was cheap. Is there something wrong with this? What do you mean Logan Paul? Does Logan Paul drink this? I mean, that doesn't matter if he is drinking this. It's very bad. What do you mean? Made it? Hold on. I don't see any Logan Paul on here. Are you Swordlings? This isn't like a troll thing, right? Logan Paul made it sneaky to trick Japanese enthusiasts like us. Is that real? I'm trusting you Swordlings on this, but I need to look this up. Masaka. It really is. Well, it's really disgusting. I would be throwing this out immediately. Oh, that's better. Well, good thing I had something to... Well, it was very disgusting, I can tell you that while I was drinking it. That Logan Paul drink. I'm never going to buy that again. I knew something was wrong with it when I tasted it. It was very strange. Chef-sama, I don't know if you noticed, but the on-stream chat is not working. Oh, you're right. Well, let me fix that real quick. Now you won't be hearing me. It's gonna be hard to hear me. Hold on. Where is it? There we go, now it should work. No? Okay, hold on. My Swordlings, try saying something. It's not working. Okay. Well, it's just completely gone. What is this? How about now? Oh! Yatta! We got it working! Now, it is a little bit weird. Hold on. Now that's better. And I'm back. Can you do Doofy's gear second pose? Yes. Gear secondo. There we go. Chef-sama, would you please sleep with my fiancé? No. Why would you want me to do that? That is very strange. And I would never do that anyway. Oh. Chef-sama, have you been playing Street Fighter 6? Me? I haven't played Street Fighter 6 in quite a while. But I want to get back to it at some point. I want to be playing that, and I want to be playing Tekken 8 and King of Fighters 15. Those are the games I really want to get back into. Top 5 games of all time. Well, of course, Final Fantasy VII is number 1. Chrono Trigger, Kingdom Hearts, Sonic Adventure 2, and Sega Mega Drive Ultimate Collection. Those are my favorites. Chef-sama, what manga are you currently reading? Current manga. Well, there are a couple that I've been reading a little bit. I started reading Jujutsu Kaisen again. Oh. Swordlings, arigato for $10. Super Sugoi. Oh, let me read some messages. Hold on. Oh, Swordlings didn't have a message. That's okay. But arigato so much. Do you like Persona series? Yes, I do. Persona games are some of the best JRPGs you can play, and I would say one of the easiest ones to get into, to learn about Japanese culture as well. I think most of you Swordlings can agree with me that playing Persona will get you interested not only in JRPGs and Japanese game design, but also Japanese culture in general. My favorite anime/manga is Naruto. We're so close, yes. 19 more Swordlings, and we'll be reaching the goal. This Kaya has to be one of the hardest, in my opinion. Well, maybe. I think a lot of people would be able to get into it, but I think a lot of hardcore JRPG fans are the ones that enjoy those games the most. Don't wear a kimono so casually, please. You're disrespecting me. I am not. I am respecting Japanese culture by wearing this. Take a look. Doesn't this look cool? I know what I'm doing, so don't tell me what to do or tell me that I'm disrespectful. I know what I'm doing. Can you do doofus gum pistol? That's not. I think you're confusing it with gomu gomu no pistol, which is his iconic move. But how would I do that? I don't have those kinds of. I can't stretch my limbs that far. It would just be like this. Gomu gomu no pistol. Like that. But it doesn't have the same effect, unfortunately. Chef-sama, how are you going to spend Valentine's Day? Well, for me personally, I don't have a special someone or anyone I'm interested in at the moment. So I would be spending it, well, making videos for you Swordlings and just having fun. I might watch some romantic anime to entertain myself. Retro-san, you need to stop talking. You are being a baka gaijin right now. Good. They need to be timed out for a while. We don't respect that kind of stuff in the Swordling community. Here we respect Japanese culture, and we're not narcissistic like Westerners are. That right there, that was a display of narcissism. You can't do that. I'm sure you can take your time and learn, and when you come back, we can have a proper discussion about Japanese culture. Yes, it's it's very easy. When there are new Swordlings showing up, it's important that high-ranked Swordlings tell them what's up. Me and the high-ranked Swordlings tell them how they need to behave if they're misbehaving, and if they keep misbehaving, then unfortunately we can accept people like that. $14 to go. Yosh! Ganbare yo! Swedish culture is better. Better than what? Well, it's better than some Western cultures, I will say, like America, for example, because there aren't as much crime, and they aren't as loud in public, and as selfish. So there's that. But when it comes to the best culture in the world, it's obviously Japan, and it's something we have to accept. Even people that are in denial, we need to accept the fact that Japan has the best culture in the world, and we should learn from them instead of denying them. Chef-sama, I never noticed how kawaii you are. Oh. Really? Arigato. Red suits you. Well, oh, thank you. Yes, I do think it looks really cool, right? This design I decided on today. I do think that white, black, and red works really well together. It's also the most peaceful culture ever made. Have you ever heard of Japanese people committing war crimes? Don't think so. Exactly. We need to face the facts. Japan has a peaceful culture, and we cannot. There's a lot of Westerners who keep denying, and they get angry, and then they try to come up with false things about Japan, how it's a toxic culture, and then they bring up some fake facts that they learned from other Westerners to try and talk down Japan, when it's obvious that they're just angry because they're right that their culture is inferior. So that's how these people behave. Instead of being that, when someone says that Japanese culture is superior, you should instead be like, oh, interesting, maybe we could learn from that. Not get angry. It's such a typical Western behavior. You shouldn't get angry when people say that a culture is better than yours. You would want to know and why it is better, and how you can implement that into your own culture to make it even better. Do you hate Westerners, Seth? No, I don't. And I never have. I do hate some Westerners, like Logan Paul, for example, who went to Japan and that he should have been in prison for life for what he did. But no, he was let go. I don't know what his current status is. Hopefully he is banned from Japan completely. It seems like I can't see the whole product. Here we go. Top 5 anime. Well, we have Naruto, we have Bleach, we have One Piece, we have Hokuto no Ken. There's many, but number one is going to be Naruto, of course. This guy is too funny, man. Me? Well, arigato. I do tend to have a lot of little comedy bits here and there. So I appreciate that you enjoy my content. Have you enjoyed any of the latest Ryuga Gotoku 8? I have, and I think it's super sugoi. I have played a little bit of it. I have not played a ton of it, but it is really sugoi. My only complaint is that it's that a big part of the game doesn't take place in Japan, which is very unfortunate. At least it's in Hawaii, which has a lot of Japanese culture in it, so it's not too bad. But it would have been even cooler if it took place in Japan. When was your last shower or bath? My last shower was this morning. Let me have some more Pepsi. Anything about Japanese culture you don't like, Sensei? No, there isn't really anything bad about Japanese culture. What is your top 5 favorite psychological manga/anime? I don't know, but my favorite anime of all time is Naruto. Yes, I was gonna say, there was some baka troll in here, saying baka things. Get rid of those. I just wanted to know that I have no tolerance for baka troll onis in chat, and I will get rid of you immediately if you try and do something baka. Pepsi and not empty and do. I don't know what that is. What's your opinion on Dynasty Warriors? That's a really fun franchise. It's really fun to play and the action is really good. I haven't played one in a long time. Just only 6 more Swordlings to go. Have I ever been to Japan? Yes, I have. In 2016 I went to Japan. Yosh! Let's go, my Swordlings. Empty and do is Mountain Dew, but you don't go and call me baka like that. That's very disrespectful. Don't go talk to people like that who haven't done anything. You save that for baka Westerners who misbehave. Will you finally stop when you get 10,000? No, I will not. I will keep making Sugoi content for everyone to enjoy. This is another baka troll. Keep an eye on that one. Maybe the one who called you baka is a tsundere, Chef-sama. Oh, that is true. Maybe they are. I share Chef-sama videos to all of my genius Nippon lover friends. That is Super Sugoi Judy-san. And arigato for sharing my content. Chef-sama, have you ever gone to NERCON? No, I have not. I know it's been, I've had the opportunity to go a few times, but it's just haven't happened. I don't know, do they still, is that still running? What is your favorite ramen flavor, Chef-sama? Are we talking instant ramen? Because if it is restaurant-made ramen, it is tonkotsu ramen, which is pork ramen, and it's really good. If it's instant ramen, I do really enjoy Nissin chicken ramen flavor. I also like the beef flavor one. They're both really good. The music playlist stopped. There we go. Now it's playing. It might be a little loud. Let me know if it gets too loud, the music. Tonkotsu is the best. See? There are other Swordlings who agree with me. Audio levels are good. Okay. Netcon is very Sugoi. Oh, I should go next time. It would be cool to make some kind of video there. I could make a vlog from going there. Tales of Symphonia. No, Tales of Symphonia is not better than Final Fantasy VII. Gomenasai, but we're being objective here. Final Fantasy VII is objectively a better game, and the best JRPG of all time. It's not an opinion, it's a fact. Chef-sama, you should make shirts. You're so kawaii and Sugoi-sensei. Real Swordlings would love repping Sephiroth's Sword 57-sama. I do have shirts. I have a merch store where I have shirts you can buy with some really cool designs that I have. But for shirts like this, I would love to sell shirts like this, but I don't have access to that. Only t-shirts. Make kimonos? I would love to have some form of kimono designs in the future. That would be really cool. While Final Fantasy VII is one of the best games ever made, what do you think of the movie? Advent Children. It is the best video game related movie of all time. Really, really good. Chef-sama's TikToks are going wild. Yes, I started... When I started uploading my short form content, I uploaded it on my second YouTube channel, on X, formerly known as Twitter, and on TikTok. So I have those three platforms. I started uploading on Instagram Reels as well. Those types of short form content can go anywhere, really, on the internet. So I decided to upload them to multiple different ones. But a lot of my content is really big on TikTok. My account has over 20,000 followers now, last time I checked. I stopped reading the comments completely though, because the comments are really baka and really boring. So I don't read any comments there, and I've stopped interacting with them. There's so many bakas there. And also I don't watch any, if for anyone who's wondering, I don't watch any kind of TikTok content. I've tried to go in there and it's really annoying and it's really obnoxious people making videos there, so I don't watch anything on there. I only upload content. But if I get messages on there, I will reply to them unless there are a bunch of trolls. Chef-sama, comment for calling you a baka earlier. No, it's okay. I understood you. You were just being a little tsundere, right? I understood. I understand. It's just that it's been so many baka gaijins and trolls acting well, like bakas in chat. Shame how the barbarians need to try to attack a man of culture to bring him down to their Oni level. Yes, it is, but I'm used to that. I've been on the internet for 10 years. And well, I've been on the internet for way longer than that. But I have been on... I've been making content for 10 years and have a bunch of haters ever since the beginning. My Dark Souls video in 2015 gained a lot of haters who called me bad names, but I don't care about that. Oh, yatta! We did it, my Swordlings. Yosh? No. Who is unsubscribing? Subscribe back. Hurry. Come on. What is going on? What is going on here? Stop that. Stop. Stop ruining this moment. We were having a great moment and you're ruining it. Are these some kind of baka gaijin trolls ruining a good moment? Probably a bunch of Nintendo. Yes, it's probably Nintendo fanboys ruining. Look, Nintendo fanboys. I knew it. Disgusting. Well, I guess we're gonna have to wait for real Swordlings to show up. Look at that, wow. Disgusting filth. Ruining this moment for us. What? That's great. There we go. My Swordlings, if you have any people that can subscribe, make sure you do that. Make sure to tell them to subscribe if they would enjoy my content and become Swordlings. Mangabu-san, konnichiwa, welcome. There was some baka trolls recently, but oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. Arigatou gozaimasu, everyone. We finally did it. The big 10,000 milestone. That is Super Sugoi. Arigatou minasan. Now, I have a little surprise to show you. I see it go down now again. Well, I don't care anymore. We reached the goal. And I know there are 10,000 Swordlings who enjoy my content. Oh! Omaru-san, arigato for $10. Super Sugoi. Now let me bring up the... Yes, 10,000 Swordlings and Final Fantasy VII Rebirth in the same month. It couldn't get any better, right? I can't wait to play that, but I don't have a PlayStation 5. Will this donation go towards the PlayStation 5 fund? Well, yes. Right now it should be around a little bit more than $200. And I do want to get a No, I don't have a PlayStation 5. But I have something to show you shortly. Now, some of you might have seen this before. But I thought, since you know me well, you've known me well for these past 10 years. Oh, come on. You know me really well these past 10 years and what I look like. But there is, I'm sure some of you have been wondering what I looked like in 1986, the year I was born. And well, I have a photo to show you of a very young Seph-sama, or Sephiroth Sword 57. And here he is. Hold on, let me... Hold on, if I turn off this, maybe it would be easier to see. It's harder to see, but see? That's me. That's me in 1986. It's a very old photo, and I know I'm not wearing any Japanese clothing. I didn't really have a choice back then. But there you have it. That's the little surprise that I wanted to show you. In a little sailor suit too, yes. Yes, that's what I was wearing. That was common for us to wear when we were small. Me and Dave, when we were small, we both had those, but they were different colors. You look like a Japanese baby, if that is any consolation. Well, that is very sugoi to know. Maybe I do. But yes, that was my little reward for you Swordlings for today. Now I also made something else. Well, I haven't made it yet, but it's something I want to show you because I had a really good idea for something today. It's for anyone who is well, it's almost Wednesday now, but for any of you who are Swedish, do you know what day it is today? Some of you might know. It's a little bit of a mini not holiday, but a little. It is Shrove Tuesday. Yes, that's right. And what do you eat on that day? I'm sure a lot of Swedes here can tell you what you eat. It is something that I thought I would celebrate a little bit with you Swordlings. Semlor, yes. And I actually have a semla at home. So, if you excuse me, I'm going to go and get it. Alright, here it is. I have a semla right here. And, oh, it's a little bit messy. This area is better. Now you might be thinking, Chef-sama, that's not very Japanese. Should you consume that? And while I could consume it like this, there is a way for us to improve on this one. To cross cultures with Japan. I thought of a really good idea to make it even better. And that is, you might have guessed it already, Pocky. So, let's make this even better. I have some Pocky right here that we can eat together. Now this is gonna be very impressive. I haven't heard anyone try and make this before. Here we go. Are they stuck together? Whoops. Now when we have this, we can just do this. There we go. And now we have a Swedish-Japanese semna, or semura, as I like to call it. Now we get to have Pocky and this at the same time. Yes, see? And you can also, if you want, if you prefer strawberry instead, you can use that instead. Chef-sama, are you a fan of the almond paste filling in these? Yes, sir, it's pretty good. Now it would be really cool if it was red bean paste. That would be really, really cool. It would fit really well with this as well. Sensei, are you a Gundam? If I'm a Gundam fan, I have not built too many Gampera in my day, but it is very cool. I do think I do want to get into making some Gampera. I remember trying and seeing some people do it, but I didn't really give it a proper chance. I have never bought one myself. Almond paste? Yes, it's almond paste in this one. That's a good combination. You should get into gunplay, it's very fun. Yes, it sounds very fun. I would like to do that. Now there's some people, because it has a lid, you can see it has a lid that you can remove. Some people eat it immediately, and some people use it to do this. Like that. I've heard many different ways to do it. Very good combination with Pocky. Well, that was good. Do I have something on my face? Oh. Sensei, how is the Japan moving fun coming along? I don't have a Japan moving fun. That is something for me when I have a stable income as a content creator on the internet. I would be I will be first and foremost going on a trip to Japan to find out where I want to live. Sensei, my school is doing a trip to Japan this summer. Oh, that is very sugoi. Matsu-san, so you're going to Japan as well then, I assume. Make sure to enjoy yourself while you're there. Sensei, what are your hobbies? Well, I like playing JRPGs, watching anime, reading about Japanese culture, praying to Shintoism. I like many different things. Making content. I like making music. I like a little bit of everything, really. Creating video games? I am a game designer as well. Sensei-sama, can you shout out my friend Ethan? He is suffering from ED. Okay, Ethan-san. Ohayo gozaimasu. I understand that you're suffering from ED. I hope you are doing well and that you can recover properly. And if you watch my content and pray and meditate a lot, I'm sure that you will gain, that you will, well, become better in no time. Sugoi Chef-sama, you're so talented. Well, arigato. Yeah, I do know quite a few things, but I do consider myself to be a scholar of Japanese culture first and foremost, and then game designer and analyst. I know a lot about game design. Chef-sama, do you really believe someone is going to pay you 100k a month to you? Well, yes, at some point, I'm sure there is that one swordling in there that once they have the income, they can become the one swordling on my Patreon, which you can become. Although it is only one spot for the one swordling, so just be aware of that. Sensei, what's your best game you designed? Well, the best game I've designed that I've finished is Last Dream Central, a game that is currently not available anymore. But I did a full playthrough of it on my channel here that you can go and watch. It is called the Last Dream Central Experience. Oh, arigato Vomi-san. Yes, you can check that out. That is the full playthrough of my video game that I made back in the day. I'm almost done. What is your favorite thing in Japanese history before the 1960s? Well, for me, it's the Edo period, which is the coolest period in the world history. That was a very intense and interesting era. Well, Sensei, I have swimming practice. Sayonara. It was good talking to you. But it was good talking to you too, Matsu-san. And have a good day. Arigato. Can you shout out my friend Mark? Marcus-san, here's a shout out for you. I'm Sephard Sword 57. Well, there we go. There we go. Oh. Okay, well there we go. I'm done with that one. Well, that's very Sugoi. Now we have reached 10,000 subscribers. And there's a lot of things to talk about. Hey Chef-sama, how can I get a kawaii girlfriend? Well, about that, I have something planned for people like you to watch. I don't know when it will be out, but I'm currently working on it. Chef-sama, do you have any traditional Japanese pocket tissues nearby? No, I don't. The Semna Pocky Fusion looked really tasty, didn't it? It was really good. You get, since there's no chocolate or anything like that on it, it's very tasty. Anything else beside the Edo period, like the Western development in Japanese in the 40s? No, I don't really research that era. Only facts from that era. There's so many conspiracy theories going around. So another era I really like is the Meiji era, which is very interesting. While it was the end of the Edo period, which is very sad, they did do a lot of interesting things in the Meiji period. Japan was developing very fast compared to the West. And, well, that's how Japan became so big. You know, in the 80s, Japan was pretty much the most profitable country in the world. It's still very high up there. Although not as big as it was in the 80s. How can I become as good looking as you? Well, you have... Oh. I just looked at the camera. Whoops. Why didn't you Swordlings say anything? Whoops. Oh, there we go. Well, what you can do is that you can take care of yourself, take care of your hygiene, make sure to use take care of your skin. I have a skincare routine that I follow to make sure that my body is in the best condition it can be. So yes, I would suggest that, and also eat very well. I would suggest a Japanese style diet, not a Western kind. In the West, we eat a lot of bad things for breakfast, for example. Like people eat a lot of bread and cereals and stuff for breakfast, or some Westerners, like Americans, even eat pancakes and stuff like that, which is very bad for you in the morning. You should not eat that. You should eat stuff like grilled salmon with some miso soup. That's what I like to have in the morning, and some rice. That's a very good breakfast right there. A real meal. That's what you need. Stuff like that is good. Do I have a Discord server? No, I don't. Not anymore. I had one a few years ago, but it got removed. I don't know what happened. It disappeared, and I didn't have the energy or the time to make a new one, so I didn't. Thank you very much for your expensive wisdom, and arigato to you for the compliment. Now I'm sure some of you are pretty interested. Now this backdrop I have here is different from what I usually have. And I'm also standing up right now, which is usually not what I have either. I didn't see anyone mention it on stream, but show us some kendo skills. Oh, I do know some kendo. I can show you Swordlings some. That should help me reach the goal. I can at least show you some, a little bit of kendo. I have to make sure I don't hit. Hi! 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 It's a little hard for you Swordlings to see probably, but hi! What is that sound? Hi! There's a lot of step in kendo. But yes, this is my bokken that I use for sword training, kenjutsu, and stuff like that, or kendo. Sensei, can I have a war cry for the celebration? No, I can't. It's in the middle of the night right now. It's 12 AM. People are asleep. Make a new Discord server? No, I won't. I personally will not make that kind of thing anymore and take care of a server. It's just too much work and it's not worth it. But I've said it before, although you might be exposed to Nintendo spies and Nintendo fanboys, you are free to create a Swordling fan server if you want. I'll give everyone permission for doing that. We had one before, but it was overtaken by Nintendo employees and Nintendo fanboys, and they took down the server, which is something can happen if you make one. Don't give up. Give up what? When is Sephiroth Sword 57 a Sephiroth mod in Smash? Never. If that happens, I will copyright claim that immediately for a garbage trash game. Now, if it was for Street Fighter or a cool game, then I would approve. I will not be present in any kind of garbage Nintendo games. Not on my watch. Running a server is hard work. Yes, take it from Tataru-san. He was running the Sephiroth Sword 57 or the Sephiroth Sword 57 Swordling fan club server on Discord, and Nintendo employees were there ruining the server, and they took it down. Very sad. Thoughts on Bayonetta? Made by Nintendo? No, it's not. It's made by Platinum Games and has nothing to do with Nintendo. But that is a great PlayStation 3 game. The only good Nintendo game is a Sega game because there's no good Nintendo games. Yes, well, I don't know how that makes sense, but it's yes, there are no good Nintendo games. Chef-sama, you are my hero. Well, arigato, Parsan. Who is your hero? My hero is Masaki Hatsumi. The Grandmaster of Ninjutsu and the founder of the Bujikan organization, and my personal sensei, who I learned a lot from. He is one of the coolest people in the world, and he also, well, I learned all about Japanese martial arts and ninjutsu from him. So yes, he is a grandmaster in ninjutsu, and he is over 90 years old. He's very old, but he's still a ninjutsu master. Sensei-san, I prefer Chef-sama. Onegai. Do you know the anime called Space Dandy? Yes, I do. Space Dandy is very fun. Nintendo just made one of the biggest animated movies of the year and outdid the the Sonic movie. What Sonic movie? I've never heard of a Sonic movie. All I've heard is some kind of fake Sonic movie made by a bunch of Westerners, with no involvement of Yuji Naka at all, the creator of Sonic. And what is that? A Nintendo animated movie? I think that's also a Western movie, if I'm not incorrect. Both go in the trash. Do you play League of Legends? No, I don't play clickbait games that you use a computer for. No, I don't play that kind of stuff. It's also a Western game and it's very boring. I don't play Western games. What is your number one anime waifu? Chef-sama. I've mentioned this, I've gotten this question many times, and I answered this in the very first Q&A video I made back in 2015, and the answer is still the same. There is too many to choose from to just pick one. It's just too hard. Come on, you know how it is. Do you enjoy any online games, Chef-sama? I do. I did online. I did enjoy Final Fantasy XIV when it was first released back in the day. Now that one was that was at a time when the game hadn't been updated yet, and it isn't as good as it is now. It was many people stopped playing it, even though it was very fun to play. But a lot of people got the impression that the game was bad when it was released. But then all of my friends stopped playing it, and I had to stop playing it too. There was no one to play with. But that one was very fun. Had a lot of fun. I also like playing fighting games online. It's also very fun, I think. Why don't you have a real blade, Chef-sama? I do have one, I just don't use it very often, because all I need is this to protect myself from evil. Although, I do also have my trusty... Now this one is two-handed. It's supposed to be two-handed use only. This is what I like to use. This is a katana and buster sword fusion sword. Imagine like if you Eric-san, arigato for the $5. Super Sugoi. But that one is very cool as well. All right. Okay, this retro baka westerner, get rid of them. Ban them. My loyal swordlings and mods, get rid of that one. Away they go. We don't want some baka gaijins who are entitled and they treat people like crap. That person knows nothing about Japanese culture. Chef-sama, I know Western culture is dirty and awful, but is there any Western movie you enjoy? Well, I have mentioned that I do enjoy, well, it's not a movie, I do enjoy the Twin Peaks, and I watched that when I was young. That one was pretty good, and it's still good to this day, and a lot of Japanese people like Twin Peaks as well. When it comes to other movies, Clockwork Orange I like. In fact, I do think Stanley Kubrick's movies are pretty okay. They're pretty enjoyable for being Western. But those are pretty much the only ones. And of course, Kubrick-san was a big appreciator of Japanese culture, and his biggest inspiration of all time was Akira Kurosawa. So it makes sense. It all makes sense. And Kurosawa made the best movies in the world as well. Yojimbo, not only the best Japanese movie ever made, but the best movie of all time. And you should watch that if you haven't. Hey Chef-sama, my name is Eric. I was the one who just donated. Oh yes, I gotta read your message. Here we go. Hey Sensei, my name is Eriku-san. I have been a long time fan of the Japanese culture for 3 minutes. But that's not very long. Your content has made me want to go to Japan, so thank you. Anyway, what is your favorite VTuber? Mine is Iron Mouse. Well, I would definitely not choose that one. Western VTubers are very toxic, so none of those. But my favorite VTuber of all time is, of course, Inugami Korone, who is my Oshi. As some of you probably already know. But I also like Usada Pekora, Hosho Marin, and a lot of other ones. Rapura's Darkness is also a favorite of mine. There's so many good ones. Bro, you're actually the best. I've been watching you for a while. I will be watching forever. Thanks for your amazing content. You're the best sensei. Lots of love. Happy day before Valentine's Day. Well, arigato Suagu-san. That is very sugoi. Arigato. The music is gone. Again? That's very baka. Chef-sama, what deodorant do you wear? I don't tend to use deodorants because they're very bad for my skin. Instead, I use local products that are made from oils that I use to have antibacterial properties and also anti-smell as well that I use to rub in. And it's what I personally use. My favorite dating sim. Now there's so many good ones to choose from. That's a hard question. But I would get back to that at some point. But I need to go through a couple of. It's been a while since I played a eroge in general, so I'm going to have to come back to that at some point later. How's the forklift gig going? It's still going. I'm still working on my forklift job during weekdays, and I will be. I'm only working 50% half time right now, since that's the only work they can give me, unfortunately. Would you ever get a certification from Coursera for game design? I don't know what that means. A certification for game design? Chef-sama, have you played one of the Ryuga Gotoku series games? Of course I have. Ryuga Gotoku is a really great Sega franchise that you should all play. I played all the games except for the new one. I haven't finished that one. But I played pretty much all of them. You will pay $50 for a month and you can get a certification from it. Interesting. I didn't know that was a thing. Chef-sama, what is the most underrated Japanese prefecture? I can't answer that question. I've only been to Tokyo, Meran-san. I need to... I've heard good things about all prefectures in Japan, for different reasons. But I need to visit them myself to see how good they are. And maybe I will find a place that I really enjoy in Japan. Which prefecture is first on your list for your? Well, I'm planning to go north. I want to go to Hokkaido. Sapporo is a city I want to visit. I also heard the food is really good in Hokkaido in general. So around there somewhere would be great. Kyushu sounds really good as well. I don't know which. I think Hokkaido would be the first one I would visit. Although I would still, when I visit Japan next time, I will stay in Tokyo for a little bit before traveling out. I won't go there immediately. I need to plan out my trip in more detail. Can you make a new Discord server? No, I can't. I won't be making that. I'm focusing on making content. That is for you Swordlings to make. And of course, if any of you make a Zephyr Sword 57 fan server, you're free to let me know so I can join it. But I won't be running any servers. Not an open server, at least, that anyone can join, because there's so many baka gaijins and trolls and Nintendo fans trying to ruin the fun. That was a big problem when I was running the server. Was a lot of Nintendo fanboys ruining the fun for everyone. How can we help you get to Japan? Well, Widu-san, support my content and share my videos with everyone you know. That is a thing. If you share my content with people to help me grow as a content creator, I would be making it there quicker. And of course, when I travel to Japan next time, I will make sure to do a lot of vlogs. I have a lot of ideas I want to do for videos, and maybe I can get a friend with me. Oh. To help me film and such. Chef-sama, my father owns Google, so I'ma ask him to put you on the face of Google. That sounds very Sugoi. I don't know what that means exactly, but that does sound really Sugoi. Any kind of support or help, it does help out. If you want to support me financially on Patreon, I have a Patreon. There should be a link in the description if you want to support and get some exclusive content. There are some exclusives there, including the Zephyr Sword 57 podcast, the Topic Corner of Culture podcast, which is a monthly show, but could become a bi-weekly show, depending on, well, how many people support it. How is Joachim? He's doing well when I last talked to him. What have I walked in on? My stream. We reached 10,000 subscribers today. Opinion on Naruto. It is the best anime and manga ever made. Can you play Genshin Impacto? Yes, I have played that. That is a very kawaii game. And I haven't played it in a long time, but I enjoyed the little that I played from it. I do enjoy the majority of Japanese games, by the way. If you have any questions about specific things, like do you like Final Fantasy? Do you like Persona? Yes, I like JRPGs, and Japanese games in general are amazing. The only bad ones are Nintendo games and From Software games. Those games go in the trash. But anything else, pretty much everything else is amazing. Although old From Software games on PlayStation were pretty cool back in the day. I used to play King's Field back in the day, and also Echo Knight was a game I played together with my uncle when we were small. That was a very scary game though. Chef-sama, do you like the Devil May Cry games? Of course I do. They are really sugoi. And I got Devil May Cry 1 was my first PlayStation 2 game. Together with The Bouncer. Both great games. In fact, I still have them. I can't reach them right now. But I have them. They're right over there. Maybe I should go. I should probably go get them. Oh. Here they are. My two original copies of Devil May Cry and The Bouncer for the PlayStation 2. Amazing games. Chef-sama, which Street Fighter character can you beat in a fight? Well, very easy. Dan is very weak. I could easily beat him. Now the other ones would be pretty tough battles, I think. But Dan would be... no, he wouldn't stand a chance. Omedetou, Chef-sama, only 90,000 away from the YouTube play button. Oh yes, that's right, they send out that kind of stuff. I forgot that YouTube do that. Well, that would be very sugoi. Yes, I will make sure to display that when I get that, which will happen eventually. But yes, we finally did it after 10 years. Well, less than 10 years actually. We reached 10,000 subscribers. It feels very unreal right now. It feels... well, it's it happened so fast too. I didn't notice that I was close to reaching 10,000 until earlier today, because I've been so busy making content and other stuff, and then I saw, whoa, we're less than 100 away. So I had to hurry up and do the stream. Chef-sama, I saw you on Punch Punch Forever. I was very surprised. Yes, I played the Japanese Emperor in Speeder-sama's or Speeder Dono's Punch Punch Forever anime, which you should check out if you haven't. I'm sure most of you have already seen it. My favorite song. Oh, that's a very hard question. There's so many good songs out there. And let me think, a song... I've listened to a lot of songs in the past. I would say City Escape. Escape from the City has always been on my playlist ever since 2001 when Sonic Adventure 2 came out. Amazing song. And there's a reason why I have that song, why I use that song in my opening for the Sephiroth Sword 57 show, along with Go by Flow, which is the 4th Naruto opening. That one is also really, really good. Well, arigato, Wami-san. Yes, it's right there if you haven't seen it. Chef-sama, I'm glad you reached this goal. I love your vids. Please never change. Oh, Andrea-san, I won't. I will keep making content. Now, you might be wondering, there was a while since I made the last video, and I have 2 videos planned. Now, I want you Swordlings to decide. I'm currently working on my next big video that I'm putting a lot of effort into, and it will take a little while. That's why I haven't uploaded, because I want to upload that one next. But I also have my revisit to Chrono Trigger. Remember when I did the stream? I have that video almost edited completely into one video, and I could upload that before the next big video, and it will be up soon. Or I'll upload it after I'm done with the new video, which will take a little bit longer. It might not be out this week, it will probably be out next week, or even a little bit later, I don't know. But it depends. What do you Swordlings think? Maybe I should get up the Chrono Trigger video, because there's not much else to do with it. I just wanted to get the new video out in between so that you can get more stuff. But I might actually get the Chrono Trigger video out first, so you have something to watch on the channel. Why not publish the Chrono one now if it's ready? It's not completely ready, but I will be able to get it out for tomorrow or the day after if I sit down and make a few more adjustments to it. But I can do that. Chef-sama, play Fortnite with me. No, I'm not gonna play Fortnite. Gomenasai, but you shouldn't play those kinds of games. Don't play any Western games like that, especially a Western game that steals from Japanese culture and media instead of making their own characters to ruin. That is, I don't support that kind of criminal activity that is not seen as, but I guess it's not surprising. A lot of Westerners are okay with committing crimes anyway, so not surprising. But yes, Jesse-san, I am considering making the finishing up the Chrono Trigger video and releasing that. I think that might be a good idea. I'm about to start practicing Tekken 8. That's a great game. That's great to hear. It looks really great. I have not played it yet, but I do want to play it. I would name my firstborn child after you, Chef-sama, to continue your Sugoi legacy. But that is very nice. Yes, I do appreciate that. And, well, I hope they will be just as Sugoi as me. but yes, there's a lot of content coming. It has been a little bit slow lately, and I do want to talk briefly about my TikTok account that I'm sure some of you have seen. I have 20,000 followers, which I don't know how that happened so quick. But there's so many, there's already 20,000 on there. I only upload on that channel. I don't interact much unless I get DMs, direct messages to me. I don't read the comments or anything like that because they've been so baka and filled with Westerners. So I don't read them. Very rarely do you see any Swordlings there. So I don't read those comments. Arigato again, Wami-san. So yes, if you're wondering why I'm not responding or interacting with the comments there, that's why. I don't want anything near those comments. I don't consume any kind of content on that platform. I just upload my content there. And right now I'm actually uploading some clips from my videos there. So from my reviews and from the Sephiroth Soul 57 show for people to enjoy. And favorite Street Fighter title? That would be Street Fighter 3 Third Strike, as I played a lot of during the late 90s and early 2000s. I played a lot of that game. It's very good. Chef-sama, can you give a can you shout out my Sugoi friends Matt and Gecko? We love your content and I'm happy you read my comments. Yes, well, here's a shout out to Matt and Gecko-san. Arigato for enjoying my content, and I hope you keep enjoying my content. Be sure to spread awareness of Japanese culture wherever you go. Who is my main in Street Fighter 3 Third Strike? That will be Oro, is my main. This livestream is Sugoi. Well, arigato for that. Yes, we were able to do a lot of things here and talk. Well, it's been a while since I streamed, and I also have to get up very early in the morning. But I'm glad I could make this stream, and we could reach the goal, which is really Sugoi. Chef-sama, what is the best dere type in your opinion? Well, there's of course the first one people will recognize is the tsundere, which are I think there's a lot of charm. There's a lot of charm and a lot of funny moments with tsundere. But for me personally, I prefer kudere. That's my favorite. I personally main Dudley. Oh, that's a very good character as well. Yeah, Street Fighter Third Strike has some really great characters. Ohio Fusion-san. Sensei, can you give me a Sugoi to my friend Samuel, who has severe depression? Well, that's not very good. He should do some meditation. He is probably possessed by yokai and other spirit and evil demons. Make sure that he should do some Shinto. There's some harae rituals. Does anyone have the? I cured my friend Joachim of his depression with a harae ritual. Oh, Omi-san, arigato. Yes, that's a good way to deal with depression. You should try doing that. Check that out. That way it will be better. But until then, Samuel-san, Super Sugoi. And I hope you get better after your Harae treatment. Be sure to watch that video if you are depressed. You will learn a lot of tricks how to get rid of it. Chef-sama, do you believe the standard of today's society are outpassed by the immediate bias of those who hold themselves to unreachable standards? I don't know about that, but you should have a lot of dreams to reach for. It's important to have dreams, my Swordlings. Me, for example, my dream is to start a family in Japan and work at the Square Enix office. Oh, Toa-san, arigato for becoming a member. Oh, Kotne-san, arigato for becoming a member. Now you do have emotes if you become a member. But like I said, I do streams on my second channel. I don't do a lot of streams here. I only did it here because of the milestone that we reached. Aisaku-san, you will have to wait and see for that one. You will get an answer to your question in full, deep detail a little bit later. So stay put. You will... you just hold on for a bit longer. Favorite food? Yes, it has been asked. My favorite food is tonkatsu ramen. Chef-sama's usual stream. Arigato vomi-san. Yes, that one is my other channel. If you want to wait for my streams, I also upload my shorts content there as well. My shorts go up on that channel. Chef-sama, are you a shinobi? I am. Yes, technically I am. I have trained a lot of ninjutsu. I've learned from the best. And yes, there's I've done a lot of ninjutsu back in the day, and still do that training because it's very good for you. Now, unfortunately, there isn't a lot of times where I can actually display my skills, since I don't live in an environment that where it works well right now, and there isn't really a lot of bad things happening where I need to use my ninjutsu skills at all. But I still keep myself in shape for when the time comes when I have to use my skills. But yes, my Swordlings, we reached the goal of 10,000 subscribers. We are now 10,000 Swordlings on here. Hold on, I should have a picture for that I can post on X. We reached the goal. That is so Sugoi. But we have reached the end of the stream. 20,000 in no time. That's what I like to believe as well. Let's reach 20,000 soon, my Swordlings. But yes, this is the end of the stream. It's getting late and I need to get up for work. But arigato so much for subscribing. I can't believe we're already here. 10,000. Wow. And I'm glad you enjoyed my little celebration. We had some fun today, some fun topics. But I will see you, Swordlings, on another stream on the Sephiroth Sword 57 Purasu channel. which you can find there in Vomi-san's link there. That's where the next stream will be. Anyway, I hope that you have a Super Sugoi day. Wait. Oh, bye. Okay. I'm not your father, but arigato anyway. And yes, I hope you have a Super Sugoi night, evening, morning, or day. And I will see you, Swordlings, on the next stream. Moshi mosh!